Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful morning and a great start to your week. We're in the second day of the week now. Technically third if you view Sundays as the beginning of the week. I don't. I've always been a Monday is the start of my week type of person. But anyways, I hope your week is going great. Last weekend we started a brand new series called Feed the Pig. Um, it's a series based around how to be good shepherds and good stewards of the resources that God has given us. It's really important to remember that um, the resources that we have are not ours. They are provided to us by God. Ben was very adamant to point that out last weekend, which I thought was really cool. We got a lot of like mm-hms going on in the congregation. Um, but I think it's just an important thing to remember is that like yeah, I know we all work really hard and it feels nice to get that paycheck at the end of the week, but um, just remember like God designed us, gave us the skills that we use at our jobs every day, um, and we were chose to be born in this country and live where we live and all that stuff. And it's like at the end of the day, you just have to realize uh, where that comes from and treat the resources that God provides us with um, in the way that He wants us to treat them. Easier said than done. I'll be honest. It's finances for me are one of the hardest struggles of my life. Understanding how to budget correctly and making sure that I have enough to tithe and making sure that my kids have everything they need for school, and then we have groceries and all that stuff. It's really really hard. So I for one am really looking forward to the rest of this series, just because if you guys remember my life change video from the last series, it really has a lot to do with what we're talking about this series as well. I'm really excited to hear the rest. But anyways, and then we also introduced a new song last weekend called Shepherd, and I really liked. I don't know about you, but I really really like the song, and I think the lyrics are fitting for what we're talking about. Um, it's really singable. It's really powerful. Every single line of the song is just like it speaks to my heart. And so we're going to be continuing that song basically throughout the whole series. This is a short series though, so it just goes until next weekend. Um, but Shepherd will be kind of that repeating theme throughout the rest of the series, which is pretty cool. All right, enough ranting. I'll get to the nitty gritty. First, let's take a look and see who the team is this weekend. We got Mark on bass, Noah on drums, Dave and Micah on electric, Felicia singing, um, Larry on keys, Ray singing as well, Kit on Saturday on cameras, Winter Sunday on cameras, Laura on computers, Todd on lights, Anthony on sound, and Matt on switchers. So lots of green check marks. Love it. Thank you guys so much. That is really, really awesome. All right. Let's take a look at the service order. We have our 5-minute countdown as usual, and then into the song 9 to 5. It's a Dolly Parton cover, kind of a low key, acoustically sounding, somewhat country tune. I believe, Hillary Scott is the lead singer, or one of the lead singers from Lady Antebellum, and then Bailey Bryan, I believe, was a voice, the voice contestant. So this is kind of like a collaboration between the two of them. Obviously, we don't have two female singers, but Felicia will just play both parts. And Ray, if there's any cool harmonies you can think to do in this one, by all means, go ahead and do those just to kind of fill that out a little bit. But biggest thing I want to point out with this one is Micah. I'd love for you to do acoustic on this one. So whether you use your own or you want to borrow Noah's or whatever, I just think 2 electrics on this would be a little overkill. There's really only 1 electric in this that's kind of sparing throughout the song, but at the end it's more of a clean tone, kind of like a chicken picking thing. So I'll leave that to Mr. Kerr. And and then you can jump back on electric if you want for the worship set. So if you want to do acoustic the whole time, you can do that too, man. It's totally up to you. I think all of these songs would benefit either way. So whatever's easiest on you, man. But specifically for the opener, I'm thinking acoustic for just Micah. From there, we'll go into the campus host welcome. You guys will shade 9 to 5 softly underneath the welcome, unless Chris decides that he wants to do something different for that. But there will be no like loop or anything for that portion. It'll just be like a click track that you guys will play the chords over top. And then we'll go into the worship set. So we got Great Things. Ray's going to sing that one. Micah, again, you can jump back on electric if you want to, or just continue to play the acoustic. Totally up to you, man. And then we'll go into Shepherd. Ray's going to lead that one as well. We do not need to introduce this song again this weekend. Last weekend we had kind of an extended intro where we could talk over it. This weekend it's the normal intro. So if you feel like you can spit something out real quick, man, go for it. If there's any places in the song where you feel like you want to say something, by all means, man, do that. Cool. So we do that song, and then we'll go into Who You Say I Am. We're going to do the key of G, which is the key that we typically always do it in. And then Felicia's going to lead that one. Man, I feel like you sing that one all the time, but you sound really, really good on it. So we'll do that one. From there, you guys stay on stage and shade Who You Say I Am underneath the vision cast. Whoever's doing this portion will talk about all this stuff. I believe it's going to be Jamie this weekend since it's talking about kids. From there, we'll have the video title package for the message, Ben's message, life change video in the message. And then our send-off and post-jam is just going to be Spotify this weekend since there's no closer. Cool. That's all I have for you guys. Real quick, I won't be on this weekend. I may come down on Saturday just to hang out and make sure everything's cool. But Noah is going to be your point person this weekend. He's the man in charge. So make sure you guys are just taking cues from him and giving him your feedback or any adverting any questions over to him for the weekend. And then obviously if you have any questions, going into Wednesday rehearsal or anything, feel free to reach out and ask. I'd be happy to answer those. I will be around tomorrow as well. So I'll be there for rehearsal and make sure everybody's feeling good about stuff. So I'm really actually just gone on Sunday. So I may come down on Saturday and hang out. So, all right, guys. I've taken up way too much of your time this morning. I am sorry. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see most of you tomorrow night. Love you.